The history of competitive surfing goes back a long time. 20 years of great contests here at Steamer Lane, Santa Cruz, California. Day number 1 of the O'Neill Coldwater Classic, the WQS event, started off with trials competition. We went through several heats and figured out who are the best locals. And the best locals, well, 30-something guys. Yes, guys named Josh, making it through the QS and still advancing on into rounds 2 and 3. Here are the highlights.
Oh, there's just tons of good surfers from our hometown that really underground because they don't really travel to all the other contests. But when we're here, they're on home break. Other guys gotta look out.
A lot of waves actually. It's a little bit of south swell and super glassy. Just a good time, really. More waves than we knew what to do with. The last couple waves I got were just kind of perfect, really. Like really smooth face and higher tide, so it had a lot of push behind it. Not really any kelp. Pretty good for the cold water, really.
Hey, Ryan Simmons down here, O'Neill Coldwater Classic 2008. The waves are firing at Steamer Lane. It's 2 to 4 foot out of the south, 80-degree weather, no wind. Check out day 2 highlights.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life, but it's not quite right. And this wheel is impossible, if possible, and whose blind word so clear but so unheard.
Usually the last few years I've been here, it's been off and on, and it's been real junky, fog, wind, high tide, no waves, and everybody was all stoked because last week we were looking at the forecast and we have waves all week for the contest. And that's supposed to get bigger, so it'll be great to see what happens by Sunday. It's a very hard right to ride. If you learn how to read it, you'll do well if you get a wave. But there's so many different bowl sections and mushy sections and they pop up everywhere out of nowhere. So you got to be really careful for it. And there's always a side chop coming off the cliff that can knock you off balance also. Other than that, when it's about 4 to 6 feet coming around the corner, it's an A+ wave.
smaller than yesterday, but they're still really contestable. Everyone can get their wave count, and no one has to really scratch for waves. Just the knowledge of the wave, just where it peaks up, especially when it's low tide like this. When it peaks up, a lot of the sets can break over wide or swing in the bowl, and some people that usually don't surf here that much can kind of paddle themselves out of position, so it kind of helps a little bit.
Day number 3, the forecast was pretty marginal, but what turned out to be is an epic day of surfing. A lot of upsets and some spectacular surfing. Here are highlights. Day number 3 of the O'Neill Coldwater Classic.
The Coldwater Classic is kind of obviously a historical event for our company, being from Santa Cruz. It's in the cold water, and being that we're a wetsuit company first. The lane's a unique wave. On each swell it kind of breaks different. The tides, it has its effect on the wave, and obviously it's unique because it breaks so close to a cliff, and there's refractions that come off and creates some kind of a balance on the wave, and you got to really know what sections to be aggressive and which sections where you don't go 100%.
Waves are going off. Can't be any better conditions than today. I knew I had a hard draw. Wardo's gnarly, WCT guy, John, he's good. And Davey Boy, he's gnarly. So I just had to be patient and capitalize on the waves that I thought were good. It's hard to surf if you're not from here. That's why, for me, I just had to wait for the good ones that don't have that warble in it. So I did what I did and worked off.